Hi everyone, I'm Jessica. I am the chapter leader for the Lancaster County, Pennsylvania chapter of the Well-Armed Women. I am here in the beautiful Jacksonville, Florida at the National Leader Conference for the Well-Armed Women. And I have with me Carrie Lightfoot, the founder of the Well-Armed Women. Thanks, Carrie. I thought this would be the perfect chance for you guys to hear directly from her on why she created the Well-Armed Women.
Well, I created this whole thing, this craziness around the country, out of my own frustration. I was about 48 years old and needed to find a way to protect myself. And everywhere I looked, and everywhere that I searched online, there were no answers for me. Nobody could answer my questions as a woman, and it was really frustrating for me. What I found was either the kind of babes in bikinis, the whole sexual side of guns, or it was really condescending where they kind of spoke to me like I didn't know anything, which I didn't, but I was smart enough, right? So I was so frustrated that I felt I can't be the only one. I cannot be the only woman out here that's frustrated and has questions. So I started the Well-Armed Woman for that reason, just to create a place where women could come to and ask their questions, be respected, and then make their own decisions. Because we're perfectly capable of making our own decisions.
Absolutely.
We just need to know what we need to know, and we need to have answers to our questions. And so that's really how it started, was just I was frustrated. And I felt someone needed to do something, so I said, I'll do it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What would you say are the biggest benefits to joining?
Boy, I wouldn't have known this when I first started because I didn't know what to expect. I think the greatest benefit of this whole program is two things. One is the sisterhood. It's different. The sisterhood that we see throughout this organization is something I've never experienced, and I've been involved in a lot of different things. But there's something about bringing women around, bringing women together to protect themselves and their families that creates a really special bond.
Yeah.
So that's this benefit that we just didn't anticipate.
Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful thing. I know you guys are feeling it too. And then secondly, I would say it's the confidence. Being equipped and having the confidence to know that I can walk through my life and protect myself. It's the confidence, and it's so much more than the gun. I think the gun is kind of just the tool that helps us discover ourselves and our own power and our own confidence. And I see, literally before my eyes, I see lives transformed. And I see women taking their lives back and walking through their world with their head up and eyes open and aware. And it's really, I think those are the two greatest benefits.
Awesome, I agree.
Yeah, outside of just shooting a lot. I mean, shooting a lot is always fun.
Absolutely.
And all that kind of good stuff. But I think those are probably the most meaningful ones. Yeah.
What would you say to someone who's on the fence of joining? Someone who's been thinking about it and just hasn't acted on that?
I think most women look at this program and they think about it, and they still have that anxiety, that fear, the fear of going to the range, the fear of a gun and what that gun can do and can I handle it, And I think I just have an open mind, and just come and listen, because it's all about education. It's not my mission, it's not your mission to put a gun in every woman's hands. I mean, our mission is just to create the environment where you can come and get your questions answered, feel comfortable, not feel stupid asking questions, and think about what's important to you, which is your life and your family. And I think one of the hardest things for us to do as women is to really put ourselves in that very ugly place of violence, and put ourselves in that mindset of what would I do if that were me? But it's one of the most important things, and I think if women could take the time and get to that place that's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable to go there, and ask themselves, what would I do? You're watching a news story or something on the news, or movies are kind of crazy, but even in a movie when you say, well, if that were me, what would I do? And I think what you'll find is you would feel, I don't know what I would do. I'm not ready. And I think that's the motivation. And then it's like, you know what? I need to find a way to feel safe. And so I'm going to go to that meeting, and I'm going to find out if a gun is right for me. And it may or may not be.
Yeah.
And that's not our decision.
Yeah.
Right? So just go through that process. I think it's really important. And I think it's really the first thing that has to happen. Because then you're just ready to receive the information, and then you're ready to take it on. And 99% of the time, when women ask that question and they come to a meeting and they get the chance to meet, talk to other women, and shoot, and they go, I can do this. I can do this, and then it's forget it. Then you're in trouble. Then you're buying guns.
Yep.
You're buying the gear. You're shooting all the time, and you're hooked.
Yep.
So, and it's fun. You have a good time.
Absolutely. It is so much fun. And I'm so glad that I could have Carrie talk to you guys today. I'm actively recruiting members for my chapter. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. My cell phone number, direct line to me, 717-669-6522. I look forward to meeting you and hope to see you at our next meeting.
Me too. I look forward to meeting you one day too.